For the first time, a 17-year-old student with the Nobel Prize. The same prize that was previously given to Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, the Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, and many other defenders of the world peace. Today, December 10th, 2013, is a Pakistani girl called Malala to take the stage in Oslo. The public is in front of her, waiting for her to speak. What brought her to that moment? She remembers every single detail of her story. She's very nervous, but she knows that with her words, she wants to touch the hearts of her listeners. She wants to explain what she believes in and what she's fought for. So, it reaches people all over the world. She remembers everything as though it was yesterday. When she was little and played in the yard of the school her father founded in Mingora, her father told her that when she was still too small to speak, at times she was found in a classroom lecturing as if she was the teacher. Her school was a safe place, and the girl in her class, when she was a bit older, dreamed of becoming doctors. But then everything changed. The school was threatened by the Taliban. They wanted them to stay home, so a few of them withdrew from school. They were terrified. They would always return home by bus. She remembers well that the road that brought them up the hill was full of traffic. But that day, it wasn't. It was October 9th, 2012. The girls were singing in chorus. She and her friend didn't see the two young Taliban that stopped the bus. They got on with their guns and asked. One of them shot 3 times and shot Malala and 2 of her friends. The last memory was the blood coming out of her head and her left ear. After that, nothing. She remembers well when she woke at the SWAT Central Hospital. It was October 16th, a week later. She had a tube in her throat to assist her breathing. She couldn't speak, and her vision was blurry. She remembers being in England, a country far from her own, in hospital. She didn't even know if her brothers and her parents were dead or alive. She didn't know that in that moment the world was praying for her. Why did all this happen? Why did she have to say publicly that a girl in her country should have the right to study? And now, 2 years later, she is there in Oslo, in front of a public that's waiting her to speak. She has had many operations, but she's alive. She made it, and those who thought they stopped her with a bullet are wrong. On that stage is the same Malala as always. Her ambitions are the same, her hopes are the same, and her dreams are the same. She is proud to continue her battle in favor of education. The time has come for her to speak. A few steps, and she's before the microphone. Today is a day of great happiness for me. I am humbled that the Nobel Committee has selected me for this precious award. This award is not just for me. It is for those forgotten children who want education. It is for those voiceless children who want change. Though I appear as one girl, one person who is 5 foot tall, I am not a lone voice, I am many. I am those 66 million girls who are deprived of education. Sometimes people like to ask me, why should girls go to school? Why is it important for them? My answer is always the same. As I said, last year at the United Nations, one child, one teacher, one pen, and one book can change the world. Dear sisters and brothers, dear fellow children, let's become the first generation that decides to be the last that sees empty classroom, lost childhood, and waste potentials. Let this be the last time that a girl is forced into early child marriage. Let this be the last time that a child loses life in war. Let this be the last time that we see a child out of school. Let's begin this ending together, today, right here, right now.